Darkness falls around, I'll be your saving way out. And with thunder in the night, we'll put our hands up to the sky. So take the flag and raise it high. Take two arms and fortify. We aren't just anyone, we've only just begun.
He's right here. Oh, baby! Oh, baby!
Callie, thieves' tools. Okay.
Welcome, Bark.
We were set up with 10 days of rations. Yeah, I'm trying to give background on how we got there. Are you done pooping now? Anyway, so then Grok came up to us, and we had an offer of a reward to hunt down the generals that was behind the war. The offer would be in gems, which we could turn into gold. We made it back out the maze that we had come in through. And we knew that we were being watched, and we heard everything being reset as we left. We got to our wagon. The horse had an arrow in him. Duke was a little hurt and bloody, but it wasn't his. And then 3 Duergards are dead about 10 feet out from where we were. We got into the city and made our way northeast towards a couple mountain ranges to hunt the bad guys. And then it was one of those things, it was midday, and then within a couple minutes it turned pitch black night, and it's the type of dark that even dark vision was limited. So we set up a camp to defend. Instead of going on, a dwarf had come up to us. He was like, "Where did this come from?" His name was Philip Stonecutter. We introduced ourselves. He said that there was a war going on out there. Be careful. Chontaltik didn't feel like something was right. Philip said, "Oh, he's hunting bad guys," and off he went. We saw something to the east of us, and then we saw 6 Duergard in front of us. At that point, we kind of got into a battle. We all were unconscious, and then as we were fading into unconsciousness, a group of Duergards were stabilizing us and starting to tie us up, and that's where we ended.
Okay.
Did I miss anything, Rogue?
No, I think you got it.
Okay.
Is there is there a list of professions?
Yes, there is. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Give me 1 second.
You're fine.
So, Ella, while I'm looking up this information, any questions?
So, I mean, we're not dead, but we're stabilized. So, so we don't know who it is that did this to us.
Well, we were fighting Duergards.
Duergards. Okay, what are those?
They're the bad guys.
Okay.
Evildoers.
So is it a donkey or a horse dead?
No,
No. Okay.
he just had an arrow in him.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we'll.
Huh. Nobody's laughing.
Maybe he didn't leave you alone.
That's not gonna happen.
Got him.
Okay, Ella. Look up kit in like 5e tools. And it should help tell you what type of things you
Kit.
can do. Anyways, okay. So when we left off, you guys were unconscious, and as your consciousness starts fading, you realize that they are stabilizing you as well as tying you up. When you guys awake, you are in a small room. No one else is next to you, or no one else that you can see is in the same room. For this part, let's go ahead and have everyone roll an initiative.
Oh shoot!
Dang.
I didn't do it right, did I? I'm supposed to click on. No, I did. Okay, never mind.
Initiative.
Yeah, you need to click on your character and then roll initiative.
So mine didn't take then, did it? Okay.
Dang.
No.
That was a 2.
I did click on mine. What is?
If you click on your character token,
I did. That's what I'm saying. I clicked on it, and then it just won't
It would help if I had the right cursor.
take.
Mm.
okay, well, I'll add one
Okay.
for you. And then
All right, hang on.
There.
Hang on. Did it take that time?
Nope.
No, it's not taking.
Something I learned is you can, if you add your character, if you get your token added, you can change the number yourself.
Can you make it my first one since it's not working? It's not my fault. Apparently, this is a rolled nat 20 first thing. Lovely.
roll me 1d20.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let it be your first one. Okay. Now, there we go. So, Akra, what do you do first?
So okay, so you said that we don't see any of them right now around us, right?
You don't see anyone.
Okay. Hang on, let me look at my. Is it dark?
It is fairly dark. You see a little bit of light coming from underneath something.
Okay. So if I see a little bit of light, I'm going to move towards the light.
Okay.
Which I don't know. I don't know where the light is though. So you help me. Which direction is the light?
Well, as you try to get up, you feel resistance.
So
You're unable to actually get up.
so do I feel like there's like ropes around me? Am I restrained? I
Roll me a
guess.
perception check.
Okay. Yeah, that's about right.
You really don't know what's around, like what's keeping you there, but you know something is keeping you from being able to do or being able to get up.
So I can't feel anything necessarily with my hand.
No.
Yeah, I'm double checking my list of things I can do.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular that I can? Without, I mean, obviously, I don't want to hurt anybody else. Otherwise, I could try to magic my way out of this, but I don't think that's a good idea. So, I guess, I mean, if I can't get up, I'm just gonna call out. Is anybody there?
Okay.
Anybody hear me?
No one can hear you. Or at least if they can, they're not responding. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on for the moment.
Okay.
Callie, your turn. Same scenario.
Awesome. Does dark vision help me at all here?
Roll me a d20.
Sure. Let's see.
Dark vision does help a little bit, but not as well as you think it would be or what should
Hmm.
be. So what you can see is a little light coming from somewhere. And that little where the light is coming from, it looks like an indentation to the wall.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Because you're really low again today.
Sorry, is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the light comes from underneath something. And when you're looking around, you see a kind of an indentation around where that light would be showing. You continue to look around the room, scan it, and go ahead and roll me a perception.
Okay. Boom.
Okay. You notice you're alone in this room.
Oh
It's
no.
a small room. There's a table a few feet in front of you. There is a small light coming from an indentation in the wall. And that's about all that you can gather at this point. What do you try to do?
Okay. So I'm gonna try and, I suppose, roll around and figure out if I'm stuck and how.
Okay. Sorry, I'm eating dinner also, so that's why I'm.
You're good.
in.
I'm getting water, so.
Um. So you roll around. You're tied. Basically, you're tied to a chair. You feel the ropes around your arms and legs,
Okay.
and
Okay, so I'm tied to a chair with ropes in a room. You said there's a table nearby?
A few feet in front of you.
Can I see anything on the table?
You do
Or
not
does it
see
have a
anything.
drawer maybe? No? Okay.
And you can't tell at the moment.
Hmm. Are my fingers free?
Yes, they are.
Let's see, do I have would a little bit of sleight of hand help me maybe wiggle a hand free?
Um,
Or is that more of a performance kind of thing? Or is that what sleight of hand is for? Is I don't know.
sorry. So
Sorry,
this,
what? Oh,
if you're going to try to move, like, get your hand cleared out, yeah, sleight of hand would be the roll.
cool. May I roll that?
Uh-huh.
See? Hmm?
You managed to loosen the ropes, but you're still not quite free.
Okay. Hmm. I suppose that's all I can really do for right now. Is I guess I would just keep working at the ropes and trying to get more free.
Okay. And with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to Chontaltik. Mhm. Do you have dark vision? You see the light, but you really can't tell anything else in the room. You're not quite sure. You believe it's rope tied to you. You're still a little groggy for being a halfling. You've got the same dose as everyone else. Sleight of hand. You loosen them a bit, but you still are not free. Anything else you want to try? Okay. Then Femora or Faye, it's your turn.
I'm sorry, who?
Femora.
Okay. Let's see here. I do have dark vision.
Okay.
So,
Roll me a d20.
um,
Okay. So you see the light. You can't tell anything about where it's coming from. You you have kind of an outline of what looks to maybe be a bench, a desk, some kind of table, maybe. Could be just a bunch of like boxes right there stacked that way. You're not quite sure. As for if you feel the ropes, you definitely can tell that there are ropes tied, and that you're tied to some sort of chair. Excuse me, chair. What would you like to do? Mimi, can you hear me?
Yeah. Give me
Okay.
a sec.
I just had a couple of audio issues, so it's like, did I lose everyone?
Present.
I gotta look something up real quick.
Okay.
Can I tell if it's hot or cold?
The room is about average temperature. It wouldn't be too hot or too cold.
Oh, I can't do that.
Sorry, ignore that. Misclick.
I'm gonna do fairy fire.
Okay. What are you aiming at?
Huh?
What are you gonna
Hello?
aim at? Can you hear me?
Okay. I'm sorry. What did you say?
What are you gonna aim at?
I'm gonna aim it at whatever looks like boxes or a table or whatever,
Okay. Go ahead and
just to
cast it.
kind of illuminate the area a little bit.
Okay.
And I want to, and then can I see anything more?
You see that it's a table. Not a bunch of boxes.
Is there anything on the table?
Nothing that's showing up. And then you do see the indentation for where the light's coming from. That's about all that you see.
Okay. And then I'm assuming that there's nothing that had to make a dex save in the room with me.
Nothing that you can tell.
Well, the range is 60 feet, so if something's in there, it's going to have to do it.
Right. But you don't see anything.
Okay. Then that's all I can do.
Okay. Warren, your turn.
I would like to perceive my situation.
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Roll me just a plain d20.
20. A 3.
Your dark vision's not working,
Okay.
which of course you find odd because you never had to use it before, or never had to like it just was automatically there. So you find that a little weird.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
1 perception. An 18.
Okay. Well then, you even with the dark, you do see the table, and you see the indentation in the wall. You
Okay.
can tell that your hands and feet are tied to a chair, and that you're roughly center of the room,
Okay.
with the table just a few feet in front of you.
All right. I would like to attempt to break the chair from under me. Like
Okay,
lift it up and slam it down.
Your feet are tied to the chair as well.
Okay. So I'm not able to shift. Okay. Suppose I'll try to struggle against them. Maybe with like athletics. Or that would just be a strength.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna struggle against all of them, like trying to break them, I'd go with athletics.
Okay. I'll start with the feet first. All right. So athletics. A 19.
You managed to break free.
Okay. So my feet are free.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Don't think I have anything else I can do on my turn. But next turn I'll try to slam the chair down, break it, the rest of the ropes.
Okay. Akra, your turn.
Well, I'm still in the same predicament. Can I try to perceive again or something?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no.
I know, right?
You
Damn
don't
it.
perceive anything.
Okay, so I am going to. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that. I imagine shocking whatever I can touch is not a good idea. So I'm going to do lightning breath just to see if I can get some kind of a light going in a direction. I've got the 5x30 line. See if I can see anything different.
Are you doing it left, right, or straight?
Straight towards the light.
Towards the light. Okay. And a 7. You breathe out lightning, and it's a quick flash. With as quick as it flashes, the only thing that you can see is the table.
Okay. So there's a table. Wonder. So feet and arms are bound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So can I bounce whatever? My character doesn't know what I'm on. So can I bounce around and try to?
You can attempt to.
Like, okay. So what do I need to roll for that? Like
to bounce around.
To try to like get a different position to see something different because I don't know what's behind me either.
Probably athletics.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to turn around and see if I see anything behind me.
Okay. As you bounce around, you don't see anything behind you.
Okay.
But based upon how this is bouncing, go ahead and roll me in perception. Okay.
Dice jail.
You are tied to a chair.
Okay. That is what I've learned. I'm tied to a chair.
You finally determine that you were tied to a chair, and it is wooden.
Okay, that's my next question. Is it some kind of metal, wooden, or okay?
There is a cushion on it. And that's about it.
I mean, I can't think of anything else to do at that point. Like, looking at my spell options, I'm trying to figure out if there's something I could do that I could force something, but
What's your intelligence?
I've got a 0 modifier on my intelligence.
Okay. Well, a little whisper or back of the mind kind of comes up and says, I've been making a lot of noise. If anyone else was in here, they should be some sounds.
There's obviously nobody else in here at that point with that thought.
That's the thought that crosses your mind.
Okay. What I might be able to. Can I try to see? Well, see, I don't have sleight of hand. Can I try to see if I can wriggle free the binds at all?
You can roll the sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. Okay. I didn't know if that was like a particular.
If it's check mark, you got proficiency in it. If it's
Okay.
not,
I thought it was a specific ability, so I wasn't sure.
you have access to all abilities.
Okay.
Okay. No, you don't get free.
Okay. I guess I'm out of ideas for the moment. I'll try to think of something else while other people go.
Roll it. And Callie, your turn.
Alrighty, so I got a little bit of slack in the ropes around my hands. Is that right?
Mhm.
Okay. What would contortion fall under? Is that an acrobatics or athletics thing?
I would say acrobatics on that one.
Mhm.
Okay. Can I try to roll acrobatics to try and see if I can inhumanly twist my hand out of the gap?
Go ahead.
Mm,
Nope.
okay, that's fair.
You
I'm gonna
actually
keep wiggling.
get
Mm,
that hand a little more tangled up.
okay.
So one hand has loose slack, the other's tight.
I guess I'm just gonna keep wiggling, just trying to get my hands free.
Okay, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Give me just a second here.
Mhm.
You are really close to getting that one hand free, but not quite yet.
Okay. I'm gonna keep working at it.
Okay. Chontaltik. Okay. Go ahead and have you roll a sleight of hand. You get one hand looser, but not quite yet. Anything else? Okay. Femora?
Um, just need to confirm one more thing. Am I able to touch anything besides like what I'm tied up to?
At the moment, no, unless you move around, you might be able to.
Okay. How far is the table from me?
It's a few feet.
You're too quiet again. I couldn't hardly hear you.
Sorry, it's a few feet.
Um, okay, I'm gonna do a cantrip. It's called light.
Okay.
So the lights can be any color that I want. So the bright light, I just want it to be a color so it's not like blinding me.
Okay.
So like maybe a bluish. So because I want to see what the whole room looks like.
Okay. And what object is that?
The chair I'm in.
Okay. Well, you see a really large shadow being cast directly in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You see a door, a table, another chair, and just basically a stone room. And that's all you see.
Is there like a handle on the door, or is the door made of stone? Is it made of wood?
The door is made of wood with steel bars going across it, kind of holding the planks of wood together. You see a handle that is used to pull the door shut. On that, there's no other handle or any other discerning features.
No lock?
Not that you can tell.
And then you said that there's a table and another chair, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's my action, and I'm just gonna kind of wiggle around a little bit, but
Okay.
yeah,
Go ahead and
that's
roll
what.
me a sleight of hand real quick.
Okay.
You break your hands free.
Nice.
All right. And Mud Dog, are you back?
Yep, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to hop over towards the wall and try to slam the uh, chair against it. Sort of rotate my body to do that.
Athletics, please.
All right. Oh, just a 10.
You rotate your body,
Mm-hmm.
but you are just a little too close to the wall to get a good slam on the chair.
Okay, and that was my action. I guess I probably should listen to see if I can hear anything.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do a perception check.
Okay. A 19.
You hear footsteps on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Currently, probably 3 or 4 pairs of footsteps.
Okay. I
You hear someone banging around, like
okay.
wood being beat against a stone floor.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny, actually.
You notice that the light is just a little bit brighter,
Mm-hmm.
and that's about it.
All right. I'm going to try to sit down uh as gently as I can to make less noise. But that will be the end of my turn.
Go ahead and roll me stealth, please.
Stealth. All right. I guess it would be a 19 on the first roll because I'm not, well. Am I wearing my armor?
You are not.
I'm not. Okay, so it would be the first roll, I assume. 19.
Okay. You successfully set the chair down without making any racket.
Okay.
And
Chainmail and shield.
Akra, your turn. As you are hopping about and trying to figure out different things, someone walks in and says, "Well, you are now awake. We can get started."
Started with what?
Questioning you.
I don't know
So,
nothing.
first question. Where's the hobgoblin?
The what?
John's character.
No, I know,
Or
I know. That
Skylar's
was that.
Okay.
That was me playing dumb.
Okay. The hobgoblin you guys were traveling with.
I don't remember traveling with any hobgoblin.
I see. What were you doing coming from the mountain? The
Oh,
city
you
of
know,
dwarves.
just went up there for a nice stroll. That's about it.
Do you know where the dwarves are?
I imagine they're somewhere in their minds usually, right?
I know you know better than that.
You can think you know whatever you want. That doesn't mean you know it.
All right. Next person's turn.
Sorry, I had to just be.
Oh no, you're perfectly fine.
That totally sounds like Akra at this point, though.
Exactly.
Nice.
You're playing your character, so you're doing great. Callie, your turn.
Yay.
So, I'm sorry. What was the last thing that you were doing?
One
yeah,
hand got more stuck, and one hand got more unstuck.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand real quick.
And boom.
Okay. You happen to get both hands unstuck about the time that a guy walks in.
Oh, hello.
Well, I see that you're awake. And guards, tie your hands back up. 2 guards walk around. And they start to grab your arms. Would you like to struggle?
Not necessarily, but can I keep my forearms flexed when they tie me back so that later I can relax and keep
Roll
some
me a
slack?
d20.
Yeah.
Channel your inner horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you cannot.
That sucked. Okay.
So they tie your hands back, reset your chair into the center spot, and the gentleman calls or nods his head back towards the door. They walk out. And he says, "Now we can get down to the business. I've got a few questions for you."
I've got a few
Where
questions for you.
We'll see. Depending on the information you provide, I may answer your questions. First, where is the hobgoblin?
Where is the hobgoblin?
That is what I asked.
That is what you asked.
I see.
I see.
And he just walks out.
that was great.
Okay. Chontaltik Okay. Sleight of hand? Not quite. And a gentleman walks in. I see that you're awake. Now you can answer. Don't play coy. So, where is the hobgoblin? See, you're going to play this game too. Are you actually saying in character or not a character? Okay, just making sure. Okay, well, where are the dwarfs? You were coming from their city. You mean our scout? He's been unable to find them. However, he did see you come out of their temple after being down there or being in their temple a long time. All right. Why were you in the Dwarven city? And where are you traveling to? All right. He walks out. Femora, your turn. So where did we leave you off at?
I was able to break my hands free, and I've got this light illuminating with me.
Okay. So, are you going to try to do anything real quick?
I'm gonna try and get my feet free. Try and untie my feet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand.
Oh no.
You happen to tie your feet tighter. And about the time that you're finishing up tying your feet tighter, the gentleman walks in. He goes, "Oh, thank you. I'm glad you were able to tighten those. Now we can get started. And I'll let the guards handle your hands here in a few minutes. So, where is the hobgoblin you were traveling with?"
You mean that little shit of a halfling that's like traipsing us around? Where is he?
I didn't say
he's
halfling, I said hobgoblin.
okay, yeah. Have you seen him? He might as well be one. I'm so tired of him traipsing us around. Oh, we should go see this and we should go see that. And oh, let's go pray in this goddamn temple. Are you kidding me?
Roll me a deception.
Deceive.
Okay, what am I doing wrong? that's what I'm doing. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Sorry, my computer's starting to do weird things. All right. Well, I guess you could mistake the halfling for a hobgoblin, especially with the way you described him.
Oh God, he's such a little shit. He's always getting into trouble. You know, there was we saw this bear that was crapping all over the woods, and he wanted to make friends with the damn thing. Ugh, so
Oh,
tired
Johnny?
of. Yeah, Johnny.
He's a good bear.
That's nice, but okay, no offense with about the good bear, but when you've got like this shit rocket going, I mean, come on. It gets kind of gross, don't
Well,
you think?
yeah,
Yeah,
but it helps him get around and get food. So,
I suppose. I'll give him that, but I don't know. But
so where are the dwarves?
I didn't see any dwarves when we were in the temple.
What were you doing in the temple?
Oh God, shut. The halfling, he's a monk. He likes temples. He likes to see what temples look like and with all the different races. He's got grass under his feet. He has to keep moving.
All right, so it sounds like you need a little time to clear your head. Guards, go ahead and tie her hands back up.
Sorry, my headset cut out. He likes to go see these temples of all the different races. When we went into the city, there was nobody there. There was no dwarves, no, I mean there was I don't know, there may have been some chickens or something running around, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you clear your head. So guards, go ahead and tie her hands up.
Oh, do you have to?
Yes.
Uh,
And they go ahead and tie your hands. And then all three of them walk out. And now it is Warren's turn. What are you going to do real quick, Warren?
Seeing that, I think I'm just going to attempt to
You
hide the fact that my legs are not free.
you haven't seen anything. Each of you are in your own room.
Right, but like I hear footsteps coming, so I'm going to
Oh, yes.
attempt to hide.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, hide the fact that my legs are not bound.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay, this probably would be disadvantage though.
Yeah.
All right. Still.
Disadvantage.
Oh, I gotta roll again because. There goes 6.
Okay. So the guy walks in and goes, guards, tie his feet back up and better this time. And put him back in the center.
I like it over here by this wall.
You're going back in the center.
Very well.
So what were you doing around our encampment?
Mostly just looking for a place to sleep.
Uh-huh. According to my scouts, you've been around this area for probably several, at least a couple weeks now. What are you looking for out here?
Hard to say. Seems like a nice camp you have.
Do you know anything about the Dwarven city and where the dwarves are?
Afraid not.
Okay. Well, I will let you stew a little bit more and we'll come back. Okay, Akra, your turn.
So he left the room and came back on for me, right? Or he's
No,
coming
he
back.
just left the room.
He left the room. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna try to get my hands free again,
Okay.
since I don't have somebody sitting there watching me. God damn, terrible rolls.
Roll me a d20. Disadvantage or twice. Okay. So yeah, no luck with getting your hands free, although they are a little bit looser.
Okay. Oops. Okay. So I guess now I realize I'm in some kind of an interrogation situation. Think of what else I could try to do. So let me ask this: when you got back to me, he had just left. So like, or had he left after the first after? Had he just left, or had he been gone for a little while?
Well, each round is about 6 seconds.
Okay, so it was. I mean, less than a minute then, probably.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'd say probably 40 seconds maybe.
I assume he closed the door behind him.
He did. Sorry to
Okay.
backtrack. Mimi,
Mm-hmm.
when the guy walked into the room, he cast Dispel Magic and your chair light went out and the fairy fire went out.
Okay, well, the fairy fire only lasts not that long.
10 minutes, I think.
Duration concentration up to 1 minute. But the light lasts an hour.
Yes. So yeah. Both of them were gone. They cast
Okay.
Dispel Magic, so. Okay, sorry, Akra. Go ahead.
So I guess I'm going to yell at the door and be like, "Get the fuck back in here! What the fuck do y'all want from us?" Something, I don't know. Just that. Just see if I can get their attention, get them to come back.
Well, during your turn, they do not come back yet.
Okay, I got it. That's
Alright.
fine.
Callie's turn.
Okay. So check mark means I have proficiency, right?
Yes,
And it's a wooden chair.
it is.
Also, is my tail restrained?
Roll me a d20.
Hmm.
Your tail is not restrained.
Oh. I feel like I should already know this, but tieflings are pretty prehensile, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me, hang on. Could I use it to try and like find some knots in the rope and start working at it? Or is it not
You
quite that prehensile?
you could attempt to.
Okay. What would that be?
For that, I'm going to go ahead and do sleight of hand as well.
Okay. Um,
You don't get anything with the tail on the first try, but you do kind of determine where the knots are and kind of how the how the rope is tied, but you just
Okay.
haven't figured out or haven't gotten to get anything out untied.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I would
Yep.
just keep looking at the knots or wiggling at them
Okay.
with my wrists.
That would take your turn to try to determine all that. So,
Yeah, just future cards and
Ley.
all that.
Senior Ley, it's your turn. Yeah. Yes, he left the room. You managed to make them tighter. Roll me a d20. You happen to rock the chair. Yeah. Yes. You start the rockin', and you get out of sync with it, so you actually slow it down. All right, and that is your turn. Femora.
Feymore is gonna try and loosen her hands again.
Sleight of hand, please. You get free again.
Ooh.
Nice.
In fact, if you want to try to untie your feet, I'll go ahead and allow it. Another sleight
Okay.
of hand check. With advantage.
Very
Well,
nice.
with okay, with advantage and what? 20.
You untie your feet, so you are completely free now. And that has taken your full turn.
Yep. At this point, Faye's just gonna kind of stretch and just kind of get unstiffened from sitting there.
Okay. Warren, your turn.
Can I recall any information about that character that walked in? Like,
You've
have I
never
seen him
him
around the
before.
city?
You've never seen him before.
Okay. Would I be able to ascertain where I am in the city based on the knowledge that I've been, scouting the place?
Roll me a. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a little help with this one.
Maybe investigation.
Okay, yeah, that's what
It's
I
an
was
check.
thinking.
Okay.
Investigation.
Yeah. All right. 12.
You know you're in the encampment,
Okay.
but you're not sure where.
All right. And I'm assuming he was a Dwergar, right?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. I guess I'll attempt to undo my feet again.
Okay.
It's in athletics. 24.
You break free completely. Like the chair smashes
Yes.
with the strength and the speed that you've decided to try to rip your restraints apart.
All right. One more thing, I guess, as a bonus action. Could I see if I could grab like a shiv or like a club sort of sized object and kind of, tuck it behind my belt?
There's a good piece of chair that you could grab.
Okay. I'd like to do that, and that would be my turn.
Okay. Akra, we're back to you.
Alright, let's try to get my hands free again. Well. God.
Oh man.
I swear.
Somehow,
Uh-oh.
you've gotten your hands untied from the chair. However, they're now wrapped around your head with the ropes.
Of course they are. So can I try to use some kind of like strength to just break it?
You can
I do.
attempt to.
I am a dragonborn. I might be able to. Nope.
That's
Never mind.
Roll
mhm.
me a con save.
Con save. Okay.
You've got a slight headache because when you were trying to pull back, the ropes basically knocked you or pulled your hands back.
Okay. All right. That sounds about right.
All right, Callie, your turn.
Okay, so I guess Kai's losing her patience a little bit. And she wants to just like, with all her might, just try to stretch out and stand up and see if she can break the wood.
You're welcome to try.
Okay, is that
Do a strength
athletics?
check.
Strength?
Uh huh.
And, mm, oh,
You succeed.
sweet.
You break all the restraints.
Cool. And then yeah,
Chair's
I want to
still
like save a leg.
You want to what?
What? Save a leg, a chair leg, if I can.
Oh, the chair's intact. You didn't break the chair.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, you broke your restraints, the rope, but you didn't break the chair.
Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Can I listen real quick and see if I hear any like footsteps or anything?
Yeah, roll me a perception.
Little scroll. Perception. Mm,
You do not hear anything.
cool.
All right, it is Cinderella's turn. Okay. You got both hand free. You can. I was gonna say you can attempt to. There's nothing within reach.
You're a halfling. Of course, there's nothing in reach.
Ooh.
I mean, it's questioned if the head is even within reach, or the
Mm-hmm.
mouth. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage. You loosen the binds, but you do not get them free. Okay. Femora, your turn.
Let's see here. Femora's gonna walk towards the door. Is the door solid? Or is there like a peephole or bars or that, someone can see through? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
It's solid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, everyone is at full health.
Cool, cool.
I forgot. Yeah, you're basically after a night's rest. Sorry
By
about
force.
that. Okay. Yeah, the door's solid, Femora.
Okay. I want to walk around the room and see if I can see anything more than what you've told me.
There's nothing new in the room.
Okay. I'm gonna walk towards the door and see if it opens.
Okay. Are you gonna
I'm
try
just-
to quietly open it, or are you just gonna open it?
I'm gonna stealthily try and open it,
Roll
see
me a
what
stealth check,
happens.
please. You successfully open it very quietly. Excuse me. And when you do, you notice that there are several guards just walking the hall. You also notice that there's a couple other doors just across the hall from you. Now, are you going to leave the door open? Are you going to shut it back, or what are you thinking?
I didn't think I'd be able to stealthily open the door. So I didn't get that far. Where are the guards in proximity to me? How
All right.
big is the
Can anyone hear
hall?
me?
Yeah.
Okay, I cannot hear you guys. Give me a minute.
So quite the pickle we're in.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
My system has decided that my headphones are no longer a viable option. So I'm going to have to disconnect and then jump from my phone. Give me just a few minutes.
Okay.
Fredo said, I'm sorry, I can't do that, Dave.
Yeah, the unfortunate name of Hal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hal is in Hal's Moving Castle?
No, Hal is in Hal 3000? Is it 3000?
Space Odyssey.
Oh.
It might be 5000.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Hello.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but my computer just said, hey, your headset's no longer allowed.
That's how it starts. A computer and a Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just wait until it gets my new USB stick.
Mm.
Yeah, you're gonna stick it with that USB, aren't you?
Oh.
And then I'm going to wipe its memory.
Ooh, kinky.
Anyways. Where did we leave off?
I was asking, okay, so you were asking me what I was gonna do, and I was asking, okay, so how big is the hall? Where are the guards in proximity to me? Where are the doors? How far away are these things?
Doors are about 3 or 4 feet across from
What's
you
3 or
down
4
the hall.
a week? What's 3 or 4 feet across?
The doors are 3 or 4 feet away from your door.
Okay.
The guards are walking the halls, so their distance changes, but one's always facing all the doors at any given time. And what was your other question?
How far are the guards away?
At the second, the closest guard is probably 30 feet.
And is he by himself?
Yeah, he's by himself, but the next closest guard is maybe 45 feet. There's 3 guards in the hallway.
Are they all okay? So where I'm at, are they on my right, on my left? Are they split up?
They're split up. 2 are currently on your right, and 1 is on your left.
Okay. Let me look at something. I want to use Scorching Ray.
Heck 'em.
Okay. Against the 2 or the 1?
Against the 2.
Okay, go ahead and put the description for me. There you go, thank you.
Faye woke up this morning and chose violence.
Oops, sorry.
Callie? Sam?
I don't know. I
What just
clicked
happened?
show spell description under Scorching Ray, and that's what happened. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I was
All right.
like, are the cats walking on the keyboard?
Oh, it's like, are you having a seizure?
It's not set up right, I guess. Roll20 does that sometimes.
Keep in mind
Okay.
that 20.
It says you do 3 rays.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it at all 3?
So you have to do 1 range attack for each ray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could attack all 3 people.
Okay, I'll try and hit all 3 people with that.
Okay. Let's see
And
here. Why does it have a? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make the. Let's go ahead and make the 3 attack rolls,
1.
and one
That's-
of them at advantage.
That's damage. But,
Oh, that's damage.
mm-hmm. Yeah, you want.
1,
There you go.
2, 3.
And
Oh, I
roll
didn't
me-
do 1 at advantage.
Roll me 1 more.
So just tell me which 3 you want, the first 2 and the last one.
So you got the first one at advantage, so that would be a 21. Your second one was a 17, and your third one was a 23.
Yeah.
The first and the last one hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me 2d6 3 times. Or 2 times, I'm sorry.
2d. I'm sorry. What? 2d6.
The damage for Scorching Ray.
Right. But roll a 2d. What do you want me to
Just-
roll?
Just roll the damage for Scorching Ray, like you were going to attack with it, or damage with it. What you were doing first. Okay, that's 1.
That's the 21. And that's the 23.
3. Okay. They start trying to put the fire out that's on them. The third one is looking around to figure out where it came from. Are you going to shut the door, or are you going to leave it open? What's your next, or what are you going to try to do real quick? As you notice he's starting to try to figure out where it came from.
I'm going to go back into the room and sit down in the chair.
Okay.
I mean, there's so much commotion, I'm not even going to try and do it stealthily. You know, because they're trying to put out a fire. And I'm sure the one that I missed, there's got to be some flames near him, I would hope. Crossing my fingers. So I'm just going to go back and like sit in the chair and, you know, kind of have my, I mean, I'm in kind of robes or dress or whatever, and kind of make it look like I've just been sitting there.
Okay. Everyone hears the commotion of the guys trying to put out the fire and all that. And Warren, your turn.
All right, and I see nothing inside the room else that I can that's of mine, I suppose.
Nope.
All right.
Can I ask one quick question?
Uh-huh.
The 2 guards that I hit, are they the 2 together or one of each, or
One of each.
so one on one side and one on the other?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I will attempt to open the door. Probably with stealth.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. That's a 10.
Let's say with the commotion going on, you open the door without being discovered.
Okay.
And you see these 3 guards trying to put out the fires and yelling and screaming and calling for other guards to come down.
Okay. With the
To help them.
distraction, can I go across? I assume they're across the way. Is the other door?
There's a couple of doors across from you.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to quickly bound out of my door while trying to go through the other door.
Okay. I need someone to roll me a d10.
I can do it. Okay.
There you go.
All right. 7.
Okay. So a 7. You happen to run into Femora's room.
Okay.
So, Femora, will you please describe your character to Warren?
I can do that. Let me get my description up.
And then
Wait.
Warren, if you'll go ahead and describe yourself to Femora as well.
Okay, so is this his first time in our session?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I did not know that. I assumed he had been here last time. Okay.
No, this is the first session.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nobody tells me anything.
That's all.
You're never here.
Oh.
Well, you know
Femora,
what?
Go ahead,
Femora
Mimi.
is a high half elf. She's of noble descent. She's about 5'6", about 150 pounds. She's got green eyes, very pale skin, white hair. In elf years, she's about 20-ish or so. So in human years, she's about 139.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of, you know, at least her physical attributes.
Okay. So from Warren, you see, he is, he's about 6 foot, fairly strongly built. I assume he's wearing his traveling clothes, but you sort of see in the darkness his eyes look back at you, mildly glow, and he's going to address you. Oh, I assume you're a prisoner too.
Who are you?
My name is Warren. It appears there's a fire.
There is.
Yes, we may want to do something about that.
Well, where'd you come from? Are you one of them?
No, ma'am. I came from the other room.
Oh. Um, well, I kind of started the fire, and then I'm gonna stand up. Maybe we should see if we can find my friends
Yeah.
in this commotion somehow.
I suppose a prison break is in is certainly something we should look into. I goofed up there. I couldn't remember the words.
Yeah. Feymore
But
is
yes,
just kind of stunned that all of a sudden there's like this other person there.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next person at this time.
okay.
Mhm.
I'm going
And
to
that will
hand her
be
a weapon. The one I
you
found.
don't.
I'm sorry, the stick.
Okay. So you have a stick.
Yes.
With the size of it, you could probably treat it as a quarterstaff
Okay.
for
Everybody's always trying to give Faye their
damage.
stick.
I was thinking more of a club, but yeah.
My glow stick,
Yes, the glow
disco
stick.
stick.
Mhm.
Disco stick.
All right, Akra.
Okay, so I'm still tied to this chair, right?
Yes.
So I obviously hear the commotion. I'm like, hey, somebody let me out.
Why'd you
Somebody
roll?
let me out. Huh?
Oh, the D10. Never mind. Sorry.
So I want to yell for somebody to like come let me out.
Okay.
And then all the while I'm gonna be pushing against the restraints, trying to break free. So do
Strength
that
check, please.
strength check again.
Ooh.
Not
Got
quite.
to break free. Okay.
It's above a 10 though.
It is. Roll me a Constitution save. Okay. So you continue to try to break free from your restraints. No one's responding to your yelling.
Okay.
And
Well, shit. That's I guess that's fine. I guess I mean, could I try to slide my hand once when the trying to break free doesn't work? Can I try the sleight of hand again?
try one more time.
No, apparently not.
Your hand, one of your hands starts to tingle.
Oh crap.
All right. Callie, your turn.
All right, so I'm standing up and I'm free, I believe, in the room. And I hear the commotion outside. Cool. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. Before you do that, go ahead and roll me a D8.
All right.
Okay. And are you going to try to stealthily open the door, or are you just going to open it?
Is the commotion's still going on, and there's fire and screaming, right?
Oh, there's screaming and there's commotion still going on.
Okay. No, I'm not really gonna worry too hard about it.
So you're going to open the door, and then what?
And I'm going to. You said it's a hall with other rooms,
Mhm.
right? Okay. Can I hear Akra screaming? Like, are all our rooms together?
You cannot hear Acker screaming.
Okay. Are there any doors close by mine?
Yes, there are. Across from yours is a door.
Okay,
Briefly.
I'm gonna run across the hall.
Okay. And as you do, you open the next door, and there is sitting Senior Lay. I hate you.
Auntie, hey, how you doing? He's so unfortunate. Would you like some hand with or some help with that? Okay, so I'm gonna start untying his ropes there.
All right, so that's going to go ahead and take your turn, and Senior Lay as she's helping you remove the restraints. What are you doing? Okay.
That works. Very good.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and skip your turn then, and go to Femora.
Faye Mora is going to look at Warren and say, "What do you think our next step should be? What was
can,
going on when you were coming over here?"
can I quickly reply, or is that my turn? Need to wait for my turn?
You can reply.
Okay. He gives a description of the chaos in the hall and the several other doors. But other than that, he says maybe best to break other people out as well to help with the escape.
Okay.
Okay. I suppose we can try and go into another door and see who might be there.
Yep, he nods.
Okay. You guys can go ahead and attempt that. When you open the door,
Mhm.
I'm assuming that you are going to open the door.
Yeah.
Okay. You notice 3 doors on the opposite side. They're some distance apart, and you're guessing the one that's closest to you is where Warren came from.
Okay.
Now, between you and the second door, there's no one, but between you and the third door, there is a guard.
Is he facing us? Is he still trying to get the fire out and is distracted, or
At the moment, he is facing away.
he's what? Facing
Face away.
away? I want to run to that other door.
Okay. And roll me a d6, please. Okay. You guys happen to run into Akra.
Finally, somebody's here. Y'all hear me screaming?
I didn't hear you screaming. There's too much going on out there.
Well, can you get me free? I'm kind of stuck in this awkward position with my hands.
I attempt to break his binds.
Strength check.
Strength check.
Her, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You said strength check or athletics?
Strength.
Strength. All right. Roll that. There it is. Small. Oh, really? 6. Okay.
Can Faye Mora try and untie him?
Are you working on the feet while he works on the other restraints, or vice versa?
Sure.
Or what? Okay. You can attempt to. Go and roll me a sleight of hand. And Ekra, I need you to roll me a constitution.
Oh, I still was doing it with advantage. Let me.
It's all right.
fix
It still shows me a number I can use.
that. Okay.
Yeah, you successfully untie his or her feet. Your headache's getting worse, Akira. Seems like
Lovely.
it seems like the rope has tightened up and squishing your head, and anytime that you struggle, it just bounces against your head. So you basically are punching yourself.
Stop
Or
punching
slapping
yourself. Stop hitting yourself. That's all. I got your feet free.
It
Okay.
is Warren's turn. I'm going to go ahead and call the trying to break the binds. Your turn, Warren, if you're okay with that.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Akra, your turn.
Okay, so I'm free now?
Your hands are still tied, but your feet are free.
Okay.
So you can move around, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna get up and I guess try to get myself loose from the rest of the binds.
Okay.
Go
ahead and run. You can either try to break it or you can try to wiggle yourself free.
I'm gonna try to wiggle myself free. So
Sleight of hand.
Can I assist in that in any way? Well, because I'm trying to. I guess I don't need to.
Finally, Jesus.
You finally got the ropes off, and they fall to your shoulders now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say they fall to my shoulders. So I mean, they're just kind of loose on my shoulders. So I'm just gonna throw them on the ground, right?
Okay.
Cool.
That's fine.
And then I'm like, all right, y'all know what's going on? Like,
I have no idea.
Seems a prison break is upon us.
yes, I am all for that. Where's everybody else? Where's
Oh, Akra.
what's that?
Describe yourself for Warren.
Describe myself. Have I ever had to describe myself for y'all? I don't remember. I'm a dragonborn. And I am a forget what color I'm supposed to be. Let me look. I am bronze skinned, tall, 6'7", 315 pounds, green eyes. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Nice.
All right. Now that you're are all free, I'm going to go ahead and move to Callie. And it is Callie's turn. So what are you and Senior Lay doing?
Okay, so I guess I'm untying his binds so that he can be free. Do I need to roll anything for that?
Give me a second here. Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand real quick.
You do?
Okay. Senior Lay, go ahead and roll me. Let's do a strength check.
Strength check.
Okay. Not well at all.
Oh no.
So you guys continue to work on getting those loose. And we're going to go ahead and skip back to Feymora and that other group. So Akra, Warren, and Feymora, what are you doing?
Now that they are free, I'm going to try to take. I'm assuming that there's a table in this room. Okay, I'm going to grab one leg of it and try to break it free to get a club. And then I'll grab the rest of it to kind of use it as a pseudo shield.
All right, Leia, I'm gonna get out of this room and try to figure out how to get out of this place.
Well, we should probably go as a group and not get split up.
Okay, so let's go find the others then.
Well, let's let Warren finish what he's doing, and then we can go together.
Like it's a quick motion. Just grab one leg and rip it off and grab the other.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you got your club and make
Did you roll?
shield.
Oh, do I need to roll?
Yeah, strength check.
Oh, strength check. All right.
Yes.
Come
Sorry, I was like,
on.
did my internet crash or did I
And
miss something?
here's
Yeah, you got delayed.
17. Sick.
Okay. I need someone to roll me a. Let's see. What rooms have been eliminated by you guys? Roll me a d6.
I'll do it. Oh, all right.
Okay. So you guys open the door and run to the next room.
Yeah.
Which happens to be the room that Callie and Senior Lay's in.
Oh, hey. Oh.
This is Warren.
Hi, Warren.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yes, please.
You first, Chonty.
As expected. Nice. Nice.
We often like to play Throw the Halfling.
So, Callie is a tall-ish purple tiefling, with black hair, silver eyes. She's mostly rude. She's like slow to trust, but she's tall, wears natural materials, and she's. Do we have our weapons? I don't think we have our weapons. She's a ranger.
No.
Okay. Cool.
That's the next step, hopefully.
Okay. Since you are all together, I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I do have a few things I need to talk to the group about, so if you want to go ahead and end your stream.
Rip.
And just go ahead and get it stopped if you would, please.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it barely
We're
hit 50 up here today.
We're supposed to get tornadoes.